Okay, a few words before we start. This is an interactive show, so I will need the help of all of you. Yes? Yeah! Thank you. You will have to choose your preferred gladiator, and I want you to cheer for him, I want you to be loud and to clap and to bring this arena down! Yeah! You will also have to vote for the life or death of our losing gladiators. So, for life, you should yell, or for mercy, no? You should yell, "Miss soon!" So let me hear you, "Miss soon!" Miss soon! Very well. If you're here to see blood, however, then you should yell, "Jugula!" Jugula! So you're not here to see blood. Okay. Okay, you can do better. Jugula! Jugula! Yeah! Yeah! Your harbinger and your host during the grand ceremonies on the occasion of the opening of this magnificent amphitheater! I will also be your guide through history, leading you through tales that speak of the Roman Empire and about these grandiose gladiatorial games! First, let me present you our mimes. They will help me tell you the story of the Roman arenas. It has been noted in written sources that the oldest wooden amphitheater in Rome was erected in 53 before Christ. Unfortunately, however, those wooden arenas were not very stable. The first known amphitheaters made of stone were built at the Pompeii and Capua, and those arenas made of stone were very, very, very strong, as you can see. The erection of this amphitheater began in the middle of the 1st century, the finishing touches being ascribed to the famous emperor Titus Flavius Vespasianus. Who was also responsible for the lesser important Colosseum at Rome. However, men are known to perform miracles for women, and Vespasianus was no exception. It is said that he had completed this amphitheater spurred by the influence of a woman, the freed slave Antonia Sinisa. They thus became a pair behind the back of Vespasianus' wife, a love triangle. Like in today's soap operas. He from the imperial family, and she a slave, or an ex-slave actually. And yes, we are told that she also worked for the imperial authorities, you know, as a secretary. But their relationship could not be formalized due to differences in rank. However, after the death of Vespasianus' wife, so after the death of Vespasianus' wife, he brought Antonia to his home, where she stayed even after he was proclaimed emperor. And as in any home, a woman is said to support the three corners of a house, where a man supports only one. But we do a great job. She must have surely influenced him by saying, "Oh, come on, Titus, darling. Let's complete this little unfinished arena that stands like a sword in this beautiful town by the sea." And that was how he probably gave in. Not to mention that he surely drew an immense amount of pleasure from this ostentatious display of power in front of his subjects. But I think I can hear them coming. Oh yes, here comes our emperor, Titus Flavius Vespasianus! Now then, we are somewhere between the 79 and the 81st. The citizens of Rome loved such spectacles, and the emperors were well aware of the saying, "Pane et circensem," bread and games. And the rest, well, the rest will somehow come. Same much as today, things haven't really changed all that much. In much the same manner as at present, when during pre-election political rallies, free minestrone soup is served. The only difference being that today nobody gets slaughtered. Perhaps. But who cares? The entrance was free of charge, and food was also offered. But I must not speak too much, because actors that spoke against the Roman Empire and the society were condemned to death. So I have to be very, very careful about what they say. The amphitheater likewise saw their fair share of convicts that were forced to fight with wild animals. And that was especially true for the Christians, the so-called damnatio ad bestias. But let's see what has the emperor prepared for us today. The spectacle began already in the morning. Wild animals were first on the program. They were hunted, and then there were divenaciones, combats with wild animals, like lions. You see this? Ah, die, lion, die, 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 die. You too, lion, die. But today, no. Today, we love our animals. We have animal protection programs, and we do not kill our animals. Nice lion. Who's a nice lion? Don't die, lion. Come on. Don't die. Okay. After a longer break for lunch, fight for its life. But mimes, please. This is not a joke. It was a matter of life and death. Ladies and gentlemen, Damnatio Gladius! But don't you fool yourselves. He is still condemned to death. So he just survived today to fight again tomorrow, and again, and again, until his day comes and dies here in the arena. After animals and slaves, it will be time to introduce the true stars of the day. It was in the afternoon hours that gladiators would enter the scene in the amphitheater. This could to you. As first comes the Lichter. The Subicines. The Fertum with a symbol representing the deity. The Notary, whose task was to note the winner. The Editor, who organized the event. The second to be serious, and the stars of tonight's show, the Gladiators! When they would earn a place in the gladiatorial school, in the Ludus, a solemn oath followed. To endure burning with fire, shackling with chains, to be whipped with rods and killed with steel.
Gladiatores! ¡Oh, Imperator! ¡Muy duro te saludan!
To tell you the truth, this ritual greeting was noted actually only once, on the occasion of the maritime battle organized by Emperor Claudius. Notwithstanding this, it became commonly accepted in filmmaking, modeled on literary romanticism and historiography of the 19th century. As first, I will present you the Summa Rudis. He is the judge that can stop the games if the sum of the equipment is damaged. He can also offer the gladiator some respite during prolonged combat. It is desired that the actual combat lasts a long time, until one of the participants demands surrender. And now let me present you the gladiators. Marius! Taurus! Barbarius! Apollo! For combat. Dear public, in order for you to participate, you must now learn the rules of the game. If a combatant should wish to surrender because he is rendered disarmed or immobile, the editor would, with the positioning of his hand, deliver the verdict, either mercy or death. The spectators, all of you, would yell "Mistu" for mercy. So let me hear you, Mistu! You can do better, Mistu! Right. But if you're here to see death and blood, then you should yell Jugula! So you don't care. Jugula! Much better. Alright, you know almost everything. I just want to say that Jugula means cut his throat. The first fight we will have the privilege to see is called the Principes. It is a demonstration of the basic fighting techniques in the training of the gladiators, inspired by army techniques. As this is a training demonstration, they will fight with wooden swords. The two Principes today fighting are Marius! He is an extremely cruel and fearful fighter. He was captured after a battle. He's a gladiator for 6 years now. 3 losses, 5 draws, and 6 victories, and 4 lovers. Against him, Taurus! He is a strong warrior with a strong will for victory. his greatest honor is to fight for his family. He has 2 losses, 2 draws, and 4 fights win. Pick your gladiator! Let me hear you cheer for him! And let the combat begin!
Ja, kom!
Yeah, good! Come on, let me hear you!
Let's go!
Has lost his sword. Yes, the Sumerudis will be repositioning them again. They are ready to go on with the fight!
Go, go.
Oh.
Ja!
As this was all a demonstration of their fighting techniques, they fought with wooden swords, and this time we will not have the privilege to vote. But the next time, for the next fights, we will have to vote. And just in case the glowing metal rod was not enough, Charon, the rafter that carried the souls over the river Styx, followed. And with a huge sledgehammer he would kill the acting gladiator. Anyway, you look at it, acting doesn't pay. But that's another story. This watermelon is very dead. So, the 2 fighters, the next 2 gladiators are Barbarius! He's a Sarmatian warrior, fought in battle against the barbarians in the city of Olbia. He was spared from his execution for killing of Roman soldiers because of his battle endurance and strength. He was brought to Colonia, Pietas, Julia, Pola, Polenza, Herculanea, Pula, to fight as a gladiator without a future possibility to become a free man. He won 3 times and has 1 draw. Against him, he was captured in the fight by Trieste, trained to become a gladiator in the city of Aquileia. And come on, cheer for your gladiator! Come on! Yeah! Let me kill you! Right. Let's hear only the Mistum! This gladiator will live to fight again! One more applause to the winner! Pula! The ball right of victory! Was freedom and the symbols, and so he became a gladiator. 5 years in the arena, 5 victories, 6 draws, 2 losses, but he got spared. It is said that he is very committed to his slave. And now, let the combat begin!
Ja! Kan nog iets op. Oh, nog eens kleine!
They're positioning them. A big applause for our gladiators. All the fights you see are real. Nothing is arranged. The outcome is unknown.
Kom kleine! Ja, daar is hij! Go!
Yes, this gladiator is really dead. One more applause for the winner! And the five-man job victory!
Ik krijg toch op het lijst kleden.
The next fight we will have the privilege to see is called Pontari. It's a bridge fight. Our two secutors are Dexter and Turus! Dexter is an adventurer from Rome, a free man, a mercenary. With the gladiatorial fight, he supports his family. He has 2 draws and 4 victories. In his team is also Turus, a blacksmith from Nezaxium. He has 5 victories and 2 losses. His preferred color is blood! The 2 Retiarius are Vito! A runaway slave thrown in the arena with lions. He survived, and Caesar himself spared his life, making him a gladiator. 4 years in the Ludus, 2 draw battles, 4 victories. He loves wine and he loves women. In his team, the other Retiarius is Gnaus! Gnaus is a talented gladiator. His body wears the signs from many battles. He is known for his strength and experience. As a Retiarius, when fighting, he uses a net, a trident, and a dagger. He is the god of the arena! Let the fight begin!
Seite!
Come on! Oh, he is dead. The two Anciarius have killed both the executors. We will not have the privilege to vote. However, our winners, the power branch of history. Gladiators were likewise required to prepare psychologically for their confrontation with death. And they would also have to learn to accept it. If the will of the editor or the emperor was to put to death a vanquished gladiator, the latter would have to take the lethal blow with a dignified position of the body, with his chest exposed, without falling back, and without showing any emotions such as fear in the face of pain. Our next two fighters are Orpheus and Cassius! Oh, you see, because of fights like this, the gladiatorial games were banned in Pompeii. And since then, they were not allowed until today. Please separate yourself and let me hear again. Life or death! Right. Let me hear only the mission. Only the mission.
Mission!
Let me hear you the Jugula. Right, you convinced me. Let's see what has the Emperor decided. You have condemned a man to death today. Are you proud of yourself? Just a moment. Exceptionally, our Emperor has decided that today, even if it never happened in history, the Emperor has decided, for his courage and the many years in battle, to give this gladiator the rudeness of freedom! Free man! Woo! things, fallen for the pleasure of others. Audatio fortuna juvant, they say. Today, we have seen death, and we have seen life. I will give now the word to Summa Rudis.
Ladies and gentlemen, first off, thank you for listening to me. So, as you heard before, at the beginning of this show, this amphitheater was made because of love. So today, we are going to finish this, our last gladiatorial games for this year, in a bit different fashion than it was used in the history. So, Cassius now has gotten a Rudis. He's a free man. He can do whatever he pleases, whatever he wants. Will he choose love or Cassius?
Because of love, and we will finish this season with love. What better finish? Thank you everybody for being with us. And now please, you are all invited to join us here in the arena to meet your heroes, your Gladiator! All the fights you have seen tonight were real. Nothing was arranged. The outcome was unknown. Our gladiators are real, modern gladiators from the gladiatorial school, Spectacula Gladiatoria from Pula. And now, please, I was not joking. Come here in the arena. Join us. Take a picture or two. Meet your heroes. Thank you for being with us.
Bleib jetzt sitzen, jetzt gehen eh alle raus.
Lieblingskämpfer. Ich gehe dahin, aber Lieblingskämpfer.
So, today you have seen the Spectacula Antica or Spectacula Gladiatoria here in Pula. Those days are also called the Athene Festival in Pula. We have a festival going on.
Ja, er steht da.
Was?
Ja, keine Ahnung.
mal der Vollmond.
Genau.
Was das der macht da?
Dann hat sie gesagt, wieder.